Hello, and welcome to Homeownership, Section 4, Lesson 6, CWT, Introduction and Conclusion. Today you will ensure that you have clearly organized your essay, and you will write your introduction and conclusion paragraphs. Let's look at our culminating writing task prompt. Through reading of the unit text and additional research, you will develop an argument in response to the unit question. Is the dream of homeownership viable for all Americans? Within a more focused subtopic area. Using information from your reading, you will develop an argumentative thesis supported by a series of evidence-based claims, including at least one counter-argument to an opposing perspective or position. You will organize your thesis, claims, and evidence into a unified, coherent, well-reasoned argument that addresses a specific purpose and audience. Here are our learning targets for this lesson. Remember, the first one is one that we've seen before. Can you answer the unit question? And our unit question is the American dream of homeownership viable for all Americans? Our second learning target is, can you organize an argumentative essay? For this lesson, you will need your reading response journal, your culminating writing task exemplar, as well as the draft that you worked on previously. You are going to read the prompt and ask yourself the question, what kind of organization best suits this type of prompt? Remember that you should make sure that your work is organized in a clear and coherent way that is logical and appropriate to the prompt. You have about a minute to look at this question. Now you're going to read your work to your partner and ask your partner the questions. You will repeat the process with your partner's work. You will make any necessary revisions to the organization of your work. The questions that you'll be working with are, is the organizational structure appropriate to the task? How easily can you follow my thoughts through the work? What is my position? Do I set up the organization in my introduction? What are my supporting claims? Do I set up the organization for my supporting claims in the introduction? Do I introduce the position and present the supporting claims so that they connect to and build on one another? Do I provide a conclusion that follows from and connects to the rest of the work? You will have 10 minutes to complete this activity. Now you're going to read the culminating writing task exemplar. As you read, you're going to answer the questions to focus on the content, information, and ideas in Nearpod. Does the writer establish a clear response and supporting claims that are specific, appropriate to the task, and based on evidence? How well does the writer develop the argument? Evaluate the accuracy of the supporting claims and the logic and relevance of the writer's reasoning in connection to the thesis statement. The model is an example to follow or imitate that is helpful to use as you revise and edit your work. You will have 10 minutes to read the model and answer the questions in Nearpod.